Have a ride and want to make some coin? You're parked in the right spot. This is the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. Driven by Carbingo.com, where you get a real offer on your car and earn top dollar. Call Carbingo at 87-CAR-BINGO. Now, here to get you the most for your car, the Bingo Bros, Frank, Matthew, and Ramon.
Oh my goodness, and now for something entirely different. How are you boys doing? This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with my partners in crime, Frank Rios.
Alleged.
That's right. Innocent until proven guilty. And Matthew Barroso.
Yes.
We are here every Saturday trying to entertain you people while we try to take your car from underneath you.
Absolutely. We're going to take your car from you at Carbingo.com.
You won't even know it.
No.
You'll wake up and go, honey, where's the car and why is there a check for $15,000?
Exactly. That's a pricing check.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Money all over the place.
Carbingo.com is the website. Which color car holds the value the best?
It doesn't matter.
Well, now this is a story. You can't tell me it doesn't matter because I got
Not
words.
to Carbingo, sir.
Okay. Oh, not to Carbingo. I get you.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that back because sometimes there's some horrendous colors, right?
Sure.
That you're looking at it and it's like, what the hell were they thinking when they decided to put that color in that car? But other than that, even then, we're just going to look at it like the regular car and appraise it the way.
Because y'all just paint over it anyway. Oh, did you see what I did? I'm sorry. I'm fidgeting.
I
Sorry.
heard the click. My hands.
There was another one from last week.
I'm sure nobody noticed, but Matthew heard the click.
I know. I heard the click and immediately looked at Matthew.
Between that and that?
Sorry, Mom. Our den mother here is very upset with us. So you were saying car color doesn't matter, especially at Carbingo. I mean, we're going to give you all the money.
Correct. We're going to give you all the money for it, and you put it in the system. And actually, I don't even think color is one of the options to put on there. So we'll give you all the money despite the color.
You, just like a good human, don't see color, and that's nice.
Yes,
that's very good. Well, here's a story here that says there are three types of car owners: those who care about the color of their ride, those who don't, and those who don't remember what color their vehicle is because they haven't washed it in years. But a new report from iCars.com, never heard of that. I hope that's not a competitor.
No.
All right, because we'll just dump that.
I never heard of it.
Ranks all vehicle colors by how they depreciate over time, and one color does the very best by far. Do you want to guess what they said? Well, this isn't necessarily true, but this is what they say. Over time, the one color that does best by far. Don't look at the answer, Ryan.
It's got to be red.
I think
that's what I thought.
I think it's black.
Okay, Ryan, what do you say?
Maybe blue.
I'm with Jennifer.
You were Jennifer? Jennifer, what'd you say? White.
Oh, that looks too legit.
What are we looking at?
I see cars.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look...
Looks a little shady. Don't go there. Go to Carbingo.com.
Yellow.
What?
Yeah, yellow.
Is that because of school buses?
An analysis says yellow cars keep their value because it's among the least popular colors, so they're novel in the secondhand marketplace, and people are willing to pay a premium for them. Orange vehicles are second best, followed by purple, red, green, blue, gray, beige, and silver. The color that holds its value least, brown. Gold ranks second worst, then black, and then white.
Amazing.
Interesting.
Isn't that something?
I know in the car business, the green cars used to call them no sale green because they were harder to sell. Not a lot of people like green cars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Color car do you have, Matthew?
Mine's a brown.
Really?
It's a bronze color. Whatever the bronze silver.
Get rid of it quick. Carbingo.com.
Top dollar.
But I got the nice metallic finish. Got a little sparkle on it.
That's very good.
Sunlight.
What color is mine? They don't have normal color names. They never have, right? It's never been brown. It's always been...
It's like shadow black.
Satin silver malaise or something. Yeah. All right. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Boys, it's been a whole 4 minutes, and we haven't talked about food.
Amazing.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, of course. Well, we've all been thinking about it. The best foods to eat for a midnight snack. We all do it. I do it. I get in trouble. I try not to do it.
Did it yesterday.
Does it depend on your mood, or do you always go for something sweet or something savory?
Mood. You're saying just best foods like health-wise or no?
No, man. That's a good point.
Who's worrying about health at
the next time you need a midnight snack, here's a cheat sheet. These are some of the best midnight snacks.
We're talking about gratification.
They're talking about best, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Well, then ice cream has to be up there.
Is that what you like?
I think so.
Jennifer, you don't seem like a midnight snacker. No, of course she's not, because it doesn't take her but 6 hours to eat anyway.
Yeah, right. She eats breakfast all day.
I like saltine.
He likes saltine. Okay, I dig that.
Crackers?
Just crackers? And that's it?
No jelly? No.
Saltine crackers.
Wow.
And you pop them in your mouth.
Simple man.
Yes.
All right.
No glass of water?
You know that challenge, right? You can't eat 6 crackers without a glass of water in a minute.
Is that true? We had a perfect taste person.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. I already tried.
Yeah. There's something about it just dries up the saliva and you can't.
Isn't
For
that like
me,
a
man-
cinnamon like challenge?
Yeah,
too?
something like
a
that, too.
teaspoon of cinnamon you cannot.
For me, it's cereal, man.
Really, that's nice.
Cereal,
That's solid.
Nice cold milk. Is it? You have? I'm sure you have some.
No,
that's probably like
but it
what-
reminded me that we forgot the Pop-Tarts again this week.
you
Ramon,
forgot
what-
the Pop-Tarts.
Well,
Not
you
we.
you text me every morning, every Saturday morning. You text me and you go, "Hey guys, don't forget we're gonna do this and that." You never tell me. And Ramon, don't forget the Pop-Tarts.
I thought you were a Pop-Tart lover.
I wonder if DoorDash could Pop-Tart us over some Pop-Tarts.
you could probably do like an Instacart and have
they
it
can do
delivered
it in
from
45 minutes?
Have it delivered from Kroger or something.
Why don't we
Both
get
not
Ryan?
sponsors.
There's got to be a grocery store right around here somewhere.
It's possible.
What's
But
the correct answer, Ramon? For the midnight snack.
there isn't one for midnight snacks.
What's
because
your go-to?
My go-to is it just depends what I'm in the mood for. Most of the time it's sweet. It's like chocolate usually.
Chocolate.
Sorry, you know what? Never
I'm not
mind.
gonna say anything else.
That'll teach me to open up to my friends, berating me over.
I
chocolate.
honestly thought it
I
was going to be
apologize.
something different. I thought
Imagine
you
if
were going
Matthew
to
would
say,
have said olives.
Oh, that would have been nice. That is some goodie. I tell you what really,
Are you a
honestly,
midnight olive guy?
now that I think about it, it's really whatever's in the freezer or in the fridge. Whatever's readily available.
That's why I'm always for cereal.
Cereal's always readily available.
String
milk's
cheese
there.
is always an easy snack.
Cheese is
String
good.
cheese
But you know what's hypocritical of me is I'll think of cereal, and I'll think, too many carbs. I'll just eat the Bluebell.
Yeah.
I mean, and somehow in my mind it's justified. Like, thank God I didn't eat that
Man,
cereal.
you know what? I'm a diet coach now.
Yeah, hey Alexa, add cereal and ice cream to the shopping list because we're out of both.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Well, according to these honks, the best, healthiest midnight snack is sliced turkey.
Boring.
Then cheese and crackers, which Ryan is halfway there.
Sans cheese.
Veggies and hummus. Who's gonna wake up and go, some celery and hummus sound good right now? Nobody,
Have you
right?
guys ever had pork rind and hummus?
No, talk to me.
Pork rinds and hummus is like a magical combination.
You have piqued his interest.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like peanut butter and jelly. They just go
They go
perfectly together. yeah.
Regular? Can we call them chicharrones? They make.
Chicharrones. Spicy chicharrones.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
And hummus.
I am not a.
Not a hummus guy or chicharron?
No, I like hummus. I do not like
Oh
chicharron.
my God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is mind blowing.
I know.
Wow.
You would think with someone with my stature and build.
You are shamed. Wow. Okay, we got to
Is
run
it the
to break.
noise when you like smack?
Is it? Yeah. What is
It's
it?
the
about
fact that
crackling?
it's
The
fried
texture?
pig skin.
Oh my lord! All right, stand by.
Sorry.
Hold on. We're
Sorry.
gonna pause right there. We're gonna
That's
go to
just-
break.
It grosses me out.
Pork bellies? Ever had like
Oh, hold on, Frank. We got to go to break. We're gonna berate Matthew when we come back. I guarantee it. 4 minutes to your demise, son. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Okay, guys, the last time we'll see Bambalam, aka Black Beauty. We just sold her for $20,200 to Carbingo. It's been an amazing opportunity working with them. They made it so simple. They sent a driver to come and get my truck, wrote a check, paid off the balance. It was top dollar. Goodbye, Bambalam. Thank you, Carbingo. No more car notes.
We are back from the Carbingo Show. Actually, it's only Frank and myself. I don't acknowledge anybody who doesn't eat pork rinds. Matthew Barroso is here. Look, we all have our flaws. I just feel that you should apologize for berating me for having chocolate as a midnight snack.
I didn't
And you
berate.
don't even eat.
I didn't berate.
You did. You kind of ripped me a new one.
I was surprised.
Okay.
Therefore, I was expecting something a little bit different answer. I wasn't expecting chocolate.
You had a look of disgust.
I didn't know you were a 13-year-old girl. I didn't know. I was surprised.
You know what? That's fair.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, have some ham and
That's fair.
sorry.
All right, well, that's fair.
But you berating me and not wanting to eat fried skin is a little different.
Now, wait a second.
'Cause that's what it
I
is.
bet.
It's disgusting.
Did anybody else not eat pork rinds? Jennifer, of course, she doesn't.
Thank you,
eat
Jennifer.
pork. You don't
See?
eat pork rinds?
Boom.
We are
Majority
the only
rules.
two people, Frank, that eat pork rinds?
It's just not good. I'm sorry.
Yes, more for us, Jennifer says. I
man,
appreciate
you guys
it.
have it.
But I don't want to do a show right now. I'm just disgusted.
It's okay.
This is
man.
the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, Ryan, and Jennifer running the cameras. If you want to go see us, by the way, via the YouTubes.
Check us out on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Go to the little search bar. put in Carbingo Show, and we will be there, and you'll see our smiling, shiny faces.
Fantastic. Also, I believe we are on the gram.
And we are. The
Carbingo.
Carbingo.
The Carbingo.
Yeah.
Did I tell y'all I'm not on social media anymore? I think I'm like the person who works out or eats sushi. You always got to tell people that you do both.
Yeah. It's like you turned vegan. You just stop telling us.
I just honestly don't know how long that'll last because it's good for show content.
Right.
It's good when it's the fun stuff that you really want to see, like the videos or just, the dog licking the baby. It's good for that.
Right.
But the other 98% is people telling me I'm an idiot.
Well, yeah. You can use your phone. You can limit it.
How do you mean?
There's settings on your phone where
the amount of time
you can limit the amount of time, and your phone will lock you out of the app.
Ooh.
So you can have it maybe just 30 minutes. So you can get in there and post, comment on a couple of friends, and then get on out.
Somebody brought up, I think it was Ryan, brought up a great idea. I should get somebody to, what do you call it?
Social media
manage my social media where I don't have to interact with it. But, and in fact, I would get her to change the password and everything. That way I can't get on it to just take a sneak peek of my ex-girlfriends and stuff. 'Cause that's what social media is for, let's be honest.
Well,
we want to make sure our exes aren't doing as good as we are. Or is that just me?
No, absolutely.
Matthew, don't answer that. You got a wife listening at home. It's probably going to kill you. We were talking before we went to break about the best foods, the healthiest foods, which we all disagree with.
Pork rinds, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, pork rinds are healthy for you.
They are. They're carb-free.
Fried?
Yeah, they're
carb-free has nothing to do with fat content.
Yeah, they'll lower your cholesterol. They're very good. They're high in protein.
Yeah. Actually, fat is actually not as bad as people have.
I will Google this immediately.
Google what part?
If pork rinds are healthy.
They're
well, I mean,
a lot healthier than potato chips.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, to finish this off, cherries and pistachios.
Cherries are healthy.
Banana and peanut butter. I've never had bananas and peanut butter. I don't know. I'm sure it's good, but I've never
It's
had
like pork rinds and hummus.
Oh, look
they
at
do
this.
They do have quite a bit of protein. Good job.
Yeah. Well, because they're flesh. They're animal flesh. Matthew, number 6, healthy foods. Cereal, but it has to be low sugar. What kind of cereal you eat? It was what?
Fruit Loops? That.
Yeah, not low sugar.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
I like Special K.
Yeah. Protein bars and snack bars are number 7. So nothing on this list. I guess I'd give hummus a try. And I'll tell you what, sliced turkey with cheese and crackers.
I like hummus.
You're halfway on your way to a charcuterie board right there.
You already had it. Yeah. Anything's a charcuterie board, right?
That's true.
If you want it to be.
Remember that Uber charcuterie board you sent us? Oh my goodness, we got to do that. 83% of people claim they'd keep it a secret if they won the lottery.
Oh, I 100% would never tell a person.
Frank, would you tell?
No.
You would not tell.
No.
You would keep
Frank would just be gone.
Especially
you'd never see
spouse.
him again.
Okay. That's actually a power move right
just
there.
Just Frank and his bros.
Honey, listen, I want a divorce, and I'm going to give you all of our savings. Just sign here. You can have everything.
It's like the guy says, hey, honey, you pack your bags. I won the lottery. And the wife was like, where are we going? I says, I don't know where you're going, but I won the lottery. Get out. No,
Jennifer, would you tell anybody if you won the lottery? No. She would not.
Jennifer
Ryan?
would just quit.
Ryan would not tell anybody.
I don't think anybody would.
Everybody would be, yeah, if you told, yeah. Well, or worse.
Is there a limit where you can or can't be anonymous?
Some states, some states allow you to be, like Arizona, I think we talked about it. The guy who won in Arizona.
Just anonymous. Anonymous.
In a new survey, 80% of people said they would play the lottery occasionally, and 83% said they would keep it a secret.
Yeah.
What's the pro of keeping it, making it
bragging? This in this day and age of social media, hey, check this out.
Interesting.
But you've heard stories of people who have won the lottery and then 2 years later have been broke just because of scams or people who have come out of the woodworks to sue them or claim this or that.
Even more reason to not.
There's a great Reddit thread from a CPA who explains if you win the lottery, this is exactly what you do, and he listed the steps of. And number 1,
invest your money.
Number 1 is don't say anything.
Yeah, just keep your mouth shut.
Don't say anything.
But it's true. The social media life that we all live now.
Not me.
Not you.
Yeah.
The first thing that you want to do almost whenever anything cool happens is immediately you want to post. It's like an impulse.
Yeah.
But I'm sure now that you're off of it, have you ever had a time now that you're like, oh man, I want to.
All the time.
Isn't it
all
weird?
All the time.
And you realize how much you do that?
Well, because a lot of the time is when you're doing mindless tasks and you think, oh, here's a funny tweet. Oh, okay, never mind. Right. So, but one of the things you do is you don't say anything. Number 2, you go to a lawyer, but you don't go to a lawyer in your town. You drive far away, somebody who doesn't know you, who wouldn't know you, who doesn't associate with anybody you know, and you tell the lawyer, I've just won $100 million. Let's set up some accounts. So anyway, I think about that quite often.
Is this your way of telling us you just won the lottery?
I do it. I did just buy a computer, and you saw a microphone.
He's off of social media.
So you wouldn't just deposit that huge check?
Well, the FDIC insures to $200,000, so you could put it in there. But if something happened, you wouldn't be insured for that money. But you would be set for life, Frank. Think about that. Think about that for a minute.
I feel like, Frank, you're too much of a busy guy. You'd still be working and stuff.
Would you probably go nuts if I wouldn't be working, dude. I really would.
You could probably take your money and like open a restaurant or
I'm so
something.
accustomed to it. It's
a good idea.
It would be super hard for me just to stop.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I'll have to do something.
How do you, what is it? How do you end up with $1 million in the food industry? Start with $2 million?
Yeah.
I mean, so when you say open up a restaurant, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But Jennifer, do you wear fingernail polish? Nope. Ryan? Just thought I'd ask. Velveeta is now selling a cheese-scented nail polish and nail stickers. Did I trump you?
That's one of my current events today, and it is quite all right.
Okay, they're available for a limited time, and we'll get to that more later in the show when Matthew Barroso tells us about it. Now, Matthew emailed us earlier this week and said, guys, I have at least 2 segments worth of current affairs. What do we call it? Current events, not current affairs. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not as much as looking forward to a fat check that is arriving because I decided to go to Carbingo.com and sell my car.
What best thing to get than a fat check? We're just talking about the lottery. Maybe it's not that kind of money, but you do get a lot of money for that car that you're not using anymore. Or maybe you're paying too much interest and you decided to get rid of it. You're a first-time buyer and now your credit's a little more established and you got that car you're still paying a lot of money for. Sell it to Carbingo. It's as easy as going to Carbingo.com. You get a number within seconds, and within a couple of minutes, if you bring it to one of our centers, you get a check. Yeah, that's simple. Carbingo.com, the easiest way to sell your car. No haggles, no back and forth. We're not trying to sell you anything, not trade you out of it. We just want to buy your car.
Let me ask you this. If I do the Carbingo thing and we agree on a thing and you bring the check, before you bring it, if I request you to bring over some Pop-Tarts as a little kick, just a little kick, would you all do that?
I'm pretty sure they would do that.
You would stop on the way over and here's your box of Pop-Tarts.
It's not that big of a
Here's your check.
Unfrosted.
Sure.
I don't know about unfrosted.
Maybe frosted.
Okay. But I mean, you wouldn't deduct that from the price of the vehicle. You wouldn't hold that against
you. You could always negotiate Pop-Tarts.
Is that true?
Listen, folks, if you want a Pop-Tarts with your check when you get it delivered, just negotiate it with the guy who's talking to you. Hey, I'll take the deal because it's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
But tell him that you want additional, Pop-Tarts.
Now that I'm rich, I demand you bring me Pop-Tarts.
Yes.
Okay.
I need a Costco size.
Oh, honey, don't get me started. I'd eat it all, too. I love me Pop-Tarts. I hadn't had Pop-Tarts in a while.
I have not had a Pop-Tart
actually.
in years.
All right, we got to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about making $5.2 million by being sexually promiscuous. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. Geico must pay a woman $5.2 million after she got into a wreck. No. After her car got stolen. No. Jennifer, do you know the story? Ryan, do you know the story? You probably know it because you read my computer.
Not
Did
safe
you read the
for
story? Okay, is that true? Okay.
being on my phone for a little bit. I didn't hear what you said.
All right, very good. Geico must pay a woman $5.2 million after what?
She was doing a little hanky-panky.
After
Got a
she
little
got
disease.
an STD while hooking up in a guy's car.
God almighty.
Missouri Appeals Court ordered Geico to pay a woman $5.2 million after she had unprotected relations in a guy's car and got an STD.
What?
Geico initially refused a settlement of $1 million, claiming they had nothing to do with it.
They didn't.
It's complicated, but it boils down to Geico refused to get involved initially and wouldn't join the guy's defense. The court later said that was them opting out of a defense.
10 minutes or less. I'll give you $5.2 million.
Oh my goodness. Anybody know what STD stands for?
Sexually transmitted disease. least, right?
We all took health class in 6th grade, right?
yep.
Okay. 5.2 million, boys. Now, would you tell people how you got 5.2 million? Or would you just not even, again, going back to don't say nothing?
I would hope that I didn't have it, so I don't know. It's
Now-
kind of a double-edged sword on that one.
Let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with
I
you.
got 5.2.
If somebody's
but
if somebody sets down an STD and says for $5.2 million, you're going to contract that, I would say yes, sir.
if it's not the big one,
Well, yeah, as long as it's not the big one.
yeah,
5.2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man.
It's a lot of cake.
I would work Pop-Tarts into the negotiation, but I would take that 5.2 million.
5.1.
Now, did
box of
Geico
Pop-
deliver a check like Carbingo?
I wonder.
Probably
I wonder if
not.
the little gecko did it.
I think not.
It had a little gecko on his side with bumps
I
on his
don't know. I
neck.
have a gecko tattooed to my body for
Oh,
$5.2 million.
Heck
$5.2 million. There is something about that. Here we go. Top awkward task we'd pay someone to do for us. This is going to be interesting. When was the last time you
good
embarrassed
segue.
yourself? A new poll finds we lie awake thinking about those moments 2 or 3 times a month. People were asked to think of the most awkward situation they've been in and how much they would have paid to avoid it. And the average answer was $6,200 they would pay to avoid it. What is it? Well, here are the top 10 awkward situations we'd pay someone else to take care of. We'll start with number 10. Lessons on emergency technology like crypto, just so you can sound smart when you talk about it. 13% of people would pay for that. That sounds stupid. That's stupid. Ryan says that's
Everything's available on the internet. Why would
Yeah,
I pay?
right. Buying an embarrassing medication or product.
I guess you have to have. I don't. There's very few things in the world that you can embarrass me with.
When was the last time
Me
you
too.
you bought anything for your wife's friend?
Oh, anytime.
All the time?
Oh, it doesn't bother me at all.
Doesn't bother you at all.
I grab it like that and I put it down. It's for my life. It's my wife.
Well, they probably figure it's not for you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you never know. You can't. Hey,
And
don't
then they do a
assume.
price check.
yeah.
Oh, none of that stuff. I don't know why that's such a big deal. It
What
doesn't
about?
bother me at
Well,
all.
here we go. We're moving on. Adult swimming lessons, 17%.
That's funny to
okay.
me.
Steam cleaning a friend's carpet after you spilled wine on it. What? Maybe puked wine, but wine? That's dumb. Go get your stuff after a breakup. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
That's more annoying to me than I guess that one you could, if you got to pay to have somebody else do it for you.
You don't
that
have
would be a good
to.
one.
Don't say anything about names or anything. But do you remember your most painful breakup? Frank saying yes.
I
Matthew?
never really had.
Jennifer, do you remember? You only had one. All right. Ryan, remember your most painful break? Yeah. All right. But it makes songs a lot better, right? When you listen to
absolutely.
music,
They all make sense.
Yeah, it's like I feel that. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's
true, too.
Yeah.
But the booze tastes better.
The booze do taste better. Yeah. Fix your kid's haircut accident.
No,
Remove a bad tattoo. Number 3, assemble IKEA furniture.
to pay somebody else
You
to
would
do
pay
it.
somebody else to
Just
do
don't
that.
buy IKEA.
My wife actually wants to start a business that assembles IKEA furniture. She loves that stuff. Loves reading. Okay, Ryan will be the first cousin.
Just buy better furniture.
Yeah, but IKEA furniture isn't furniture you buy to hand down to your kids. IKEA furniture is what you buy when you're moving into an apartment that you know you'll live there for a year or two.
true.
And
It's
you
true.
go, okay, I'm just going to leave.
I mean,
that
I've
there.
done that.
Yeah, that's IKEA furniture,
Yeah, I
and
get it.
there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, their meatballs are fantastic. Number 2,
They are fantastic.
They are fantastic. We should go to next week. We're doing a show from IKEA.
You don't bring the Pop-Tarts out. No.
I haven't brought the Pop-Tarts in like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to tell me I didn't bring the Pop-Tarts, but not thank me for that charcuterie board?
I did thank you for that.
You did.
There's video.
But I'm just saying,
evidence on YouTube.
you're more likely to bust my chops about the Pop-Tarts and not praise me for the charcuterie.
Do you need some chocolate right now? feel like
Number 2.
I feel like we're getting there.
Number 2, the most awkward thing you'd pay somebody. Repair someone's fence after backing your car into it. Anybody ever done something stupid, back their car into something?
I don't think I've ever done that.
I think I've done something like that. I think I'm trying to oh, yes. Maybe y'all have heard about it. I had a truck in the garage, and I'm backing up. It's already a tight squeeze, but then when you're backing up, you think, I'm aligned right, until you hear the crunch of the side view mirror being pulled the other way. I took it to a car dealership in Sugar Land and had it fixed.
Did they reprimand you?
Nice.
Well, I felt bad because I had just got it.
Well.
All right, and number 1, calling a locksmith after you've locked yourself out. 31% would pay for it instead of breaking in. Well, yeah, right?
Yeah, that's
Break
yeah.
in, yeah.
so you don't mess
Have y'all
up your
priced
house.
a locksmith these days? It's, I mean, I haven't in a while, but we've had people call the big show and tell us keys now. If you just want to get a key replaced, used to be $2. Now they're $13. Just
Wow.
get a key replaced.
I had a friend's trying to get a second key for a vehicle, a German vehicle, an Audi. $800 for a key and a key fob. $800.
Pass.
Wow.
That's insane.
Wow. Is Audi German? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Audi. Audi.
Audi.
But listen, let's say they couldn't get that second key because $800 is too much. And they said, forget it. I just want to get rid of the Audi. I'm sure Carbingo wouldn't buy a car that pricey.
Well, we're not going to hit you for $800 deduct if you don't have the second key, first of all. And we're going to give you all the chili for it.
All the chili.
Yeah.
All the bratwurst for
couple-
that German
Yeah,
car.
I
And a
was
couple
just
Pop-Tarts.
thinking.
Oh, you should have said it.
What kind of German food can
Yeah.
we say instead of chili?
But Carbingo would just slap a check over their face and
Absolutely.
go, don't worry about that key.
Let's buy another one with 2 keys with the money. We'll buy it from you, no questions
And if you
asked,
can't find
right away.
if you can't find any key, they'll just go pick it up.
What if you don't have a key?
Well, you have to start.
Let's say there's a police report that it belongs to somebody else. I mean, that's okay. You overlook that. Nothing nefarious. Okay, fine. Y'all are on the up and up. That was a test, Frank.
We are in the up and up, sir.
That was a test because I know some other companies that'll buy stolen cars. I'm not going to say their names.
no
but
stolen
they're out
cars.
there. Okay. They're out there. Carbingo.com.
Carbingo.com, easiest way to sell your car, not stolen car. And whether they have 1 key or 2, it doesn't matter. It just has to be running. Just call us if you have any questions to 872-272-4646 if we can guide you in any way or answer any questions for you. Carbingo.com.
Excellent. Now, let me ask you this. You've done this plenty of times, the Carbingo bit. If I'm buying, if you're buying my car and you roll up to pick up the car and you see me siphoning gasoline out of my car, does that reduce the offer in any way? I mean, I want to keep that $5 gas. I'll leave you some to get back. Well, if you're towing it, do you drive it or tow it?
No, we tow it.
Okay, so I don't have to leave any gas.
No.
Okay, great. Okay, good.
No gas.
Carbingo.com.
We don't account for the gas.
Carbingo.com, where you don't need gas in your car.
Absolutely.
They'll just come to it. All right.
Actually, when you're low, running out of gas, just sell it to Carbingo.
Yeah, instead of filling up, you just sell your car.
Sell your car to Carbingo.
Buy another car.
It's much easier than paying those
Just go
high
one
gas
car at a
prices.
time.
Yeah.
Or if you have that, we get this a lot right now. We have that, V10 or the large V8 lifted truck that was awesome a couple of years ago, and now that it's giving you 6 miles to the gallon at these prices. Carbingo.com.
6 gallons to the mile.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
some
pretty
are
much.
bad. Yeah.
Carbingo
All right.
is your solution.
I appreciate it. Now it's time. We have about a minute left. We're going to start.
We're gonna start with gas. We're talking about gas, right?
This is
What kind
events.
of gas?
So, yeah, well, depending on what you eat here, there's a motion in the LA County to remove all gas, everything from everywhere.
Okay.
They want to be completely electric everywhere.
Yeah.
LA County aims to be carbon neutral by 2045, and the ban will be for most gas appliances in new residential and commercial constructions. And they want to retrofit places or places that are trying to open. So there's a huge pushback from a lot of chefs and things like that in the area. There's so many restaurants in LA, especially in the Asian community.
Oh, yeah.
Korean barbecue. Every
Open
table
flame.
has an open flame.
Yeah.
Every table needs that. And then they were talking about, like, with their culture, they cook with the wok. The wok needs to have a fire at the bottom.
Yeah.
So they're pushing back on it big time. The only thing would be that it's probably better pollution-wise.
Is it, though?
I mean,
Where does electricity come from?
Right. Yeah. You have to, there's definitely a long-term study for it.
Mining.
All right,
But-
stop right there. We
Yeah.
got to go to break. All right.
No more gas grills in
No more gas. That'll be interesting.
I mean, LA
I mean,
leads,
hey,
right?
if California wants to do it, God love them.
Yeah.
In California, you can do all
Not
you
my
want.
problem.
States' rights, honey bunny. All right, this is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
People have been asking, how is Carbingo different? Well, with Carbingo, you get paid on the spot. You'll receive a check in your hand. And if you need us to, we'll come to you. So if you're saying to yourself, well, that's pretty different, that's because it is. Because your car is worth more.
And welcome back to the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am not Ramon Robles. I am Matthew.
You'll never be me.
This is Frank. And Ramon's over there somewhere. I don't know.
And this is Frank, and you point to him as if you were introducing someone.
That's on
Yes,
YouTube.
I am Frank. Thank
it's
you.
for YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
Come on.
Is that my camera?
YouTubers?
YouTube
This is
right
for,
there.
yeah.
I forget that there's cameras on this, quite frankly, and I realize I need to go back and check out my facial expressions.
Oh, it's horrible. I was picking my nose on a couple of those.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, let me know, and I'll just.
That's why I just stand very normal.
Thank you. Please cover.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
What a friend.
let's see. What are we doing? Oh, current events.
Current events, yeah. So we're
So-
talking about gas.
Well, we done with the whole nonsense with California retrofitting,
Yeah.
getting rid of gas.
Who cares, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, grill marks on your
I
steak? It's
know.
like, come on.
I
I mean,
mean-
it is LA, right? They're just whatever. They're just gonna do what they want to do. So you brought up a couple minutes ago the velvet cheese scented nail polish. Pretty crazy.
No, yes.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
Velveeta. So Velveeta teamed up with a nail polish company, and they're putting out nail polish that smells like Velveeta. I didn't know that was a thing. Wanting to have nail polish that smells
Right.
like
If somebody
cheese.
could have thought of that, like,
It's a very
you know what
odd.
this needs- Yeah.
I think it's just a branding thing, but they're doing that, so that's weird. And then speaking of food, Wendy's putting out a strawberry frosty. Now we're talking. Now we're
Okay,
talking
hold
about
on.
Ice cream. We're talking about Velveeta. Frosties. There's 2 flavors available: chocolate and vanilla right now.
Yeah.
They took out the vanilla for a limited time to put in the strawberry one.
Ah.
You can order either one. You can have it swirled if you want. Have you ever had the chocolate vanilla swirl one? It's very good. Maybe no.
I'm trying to
Baconator?
wrap my mind around this because
Strawberry vanilla.
yeah, but Frosties should always be chocolate.
I 100% agree with that.
And then they went vanilla, and you go, okay, fine, whatever. Now they're going strawberry.
strawberry.
Where does it? It's a slippery slope. Next thing you're going to be telling us about.
those are the
Yes,
classic
it's
3.
the Neapolitan
Yeah, the
common
Neapolitan
denominator. I
style.
get that.
Yeah.
They have, I think Dairy Queen has like a tropical frosty. I think it's called
No, the
tropical.
Frosties only Wendy's.
Well, tropical frosty like beverage.
Right. They have
At
like an
Dairy
ice cream
Queen,
shake.
that's amazing.
I'm sure it is. I wish you
It's
know
got
what?
pineapple and coconuts. and nuts.
You need to bring the strawberry frosty. He needs to bring whatever that is, and then we're gonna have a taste off.
Okay.
So we
Blind?
can- but
Well, I
has to
guess it
be.
wouldn't.
I mean, he would probably know the difference, but
Yeah.
for all of us, we can see which one's superior
Okay.
because they said this is similar. So we're
And
gonna
we'll
see
dip
what's-
our Pop-Tarts in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Low
so
carb.
we're gonna stay on the food trend here, food theme. Taco Bell. I'll bring about Taco Bell almost every week now. They're staying
But
current.
the past 2 weeks, it's been bad news with Taco
Now
Bell.
we're talking excellent. We're talking revolutionary.
Is
changing the game.
pizza's back?
Pizza's not back. That's not what I'm going through. But one of the worst things about Taco Bell, I don't know if you guys have experienced this. Taco Bell drive-through line usually is a little slow. I don't know if anybody else experiences this.
Yeah,
In my time, it's been a little slow. They opened up a new store in Minnesota that has 4 lanes,
Ooh.
similar to like a bank.
Ooh, yeah.
You guys remember banks?
Okay.
Similar to a bank, you're going to have multiple lines, and it's a 2-story thing that has the kitchen up on the 2nd floor, and then underneath, there's, like food elevators.
Yeah.
That will bring
Yeah.
your food down like a dumbwaiter kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, what better to get
That's
your food brought down to you slowly on an
That's
elevator?
pretty nice.
It's like a nice
The presentation.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And
So
where
this
where
is
in
gonna
Minnesota?
be Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. They opened it on Tuesday of this past week.
You know,
Very
the
cool.
funny thing is there's going to be so many people trying it out that the lines are still going to be long and slow.
Well, actually,
Oh.
they have a very specific setup. 2 lanes are reserved for customers who have done pre-orders through their mobile app,
Okay.
which is what I do.
Okay.
They have 1 lane for like DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff
Ah.
like that, and then 1 lane for the old school people who just want to look at the menu.
Wow.
So they've thought it through.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to
fantastic.
think it through, it's Taco Bell. That's
May,
what I
may I
found out.
rant on a food delivery service real quick?
You can.
I ordered through this delivery service. They brought the food. It was tuna fish instead of chicken salad, right? Which is disgusting because I hate seafood.
Agreed.
So this meal cost me $40 after tip because I tipped generously. $40. I contact the customer service via electronic messages or whatever, and they say, okay, we'll give you $6 back. Well, no.
Yeah.
The whole thing is inedible.
That's not the problem.
Edible, yeah.
Inedible, yeah.
So then I call the place I ordered, and they say, "Oh no, that's on
Yeah, they don't care.
that's on the delivery people, not us. They probably picked up the wrong thing." No, you put the fish.
yeah,
in
I
the
ordered
chicken.
this and you gave me that.
Yeah. So
Whose fault would it be at that point, though?
this
I guess
this
it's the
delivery
restaurant.
service can't look in your bag because of
Right.
COVID,
Right.
so they can't check for you.
Nor should they either way. So to me, it's more the restaurant's fault.
Right?
That's what I think.
Well,
but you know,
I showed
maybe I'm
them.
being too harsh.
I ordered it again the next day because I was craving it so bad. They got
And
it
the
right.
the lesson is, go get it yourself. Right?
But there's something to be said for convenience. You're at work.
True. That's very
you know.
true. I agree with that too.
All right, so go ahead. I interrupt you.
So talking about paying for food, in this case, not paying for food.
Okay.
A couple paid $2,750 instead of feeding their guests. They paid $2,750 to have Mickey and Minnie at their guests as guests at their wedding. So they opted, instead of paying for food and drink and wine and beer and iced tea and coffee and all the things you probably should have at your wedding, they said, no, we're going to have a 30-minute photo op with Mickey and Minnie at our wedding. So on top of the fact that these two people are already weirdos for wanting Mickey and Minnie at their wedding, it wasn't even their money they spent.
Oh.
It was money that mommy and daddy gave them so that they could have food at their wedding. I mean, that's that's a pretty good budget for food, right?
Yeah.
You can probably get
I think
some
it's
good
a
food.
financially sound decision.
According to the girl's Reddit post, because this thing got really, really viral really fast.
Okay.
She said that the parents were totally on board and that it was not an issue and that people are wondering why didn't they order food for everybody. And this is what she said. It was on a post that was recently deleted. The 28-year-old bride justified omitting catering because the invites were clearly given the fact that there was not going to be food, but there would be plenty of facilities at the venue that they could eat, including vending machines.
No.
So imagine being invited to a wedding and then being told, hey, you can eat, but it's going to be J4, and that's a $2 Snicker bar.
I'll take the Funyuns.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. Does anybody ever go to a wedding with the promise of, oh, good, I'm going to eat?
Nah,
I mean,
I don't.
I guess that's one of the reasons.
you probably think to drink, right?
at
There's
least
gonna
to
be an
drink.
open
Okay.
bar.
You know what? Fair
there was
point.
nothing.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
drinks, no coffee.
But the
no
invitation
water.
but it was kind of misleading.
The invitation said that there would be food available,
right.
not
At vending
Okay.
machines.
like you had to go order from them. Like you had to go to the wedding and then go buy food.
Yeah.
I think it's just really tacky, and it's super off, like weird.
I think the whole idea of a wedding is just stupid. Oops. See, I knew I was going to do that. Sorry about that. And you were going to do that.
It's okay.
But did you see the way I was settling in?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
getting
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can just look at that camera if you
It's
want
okay.
to. Are we still in frame? So sorry.
Yeah, I'll cut it in post.
We'll do that. That is why 2 dimensions is the way to go. All right? Because you will never shake a camera on radio.
Right.
But weddings are kind of an old fashioned
Yeah, but if
idea.
you're gonna invite people, it's like inviting people over to your house for food or for a night.
Yeah, for a party or something.
gotta have something.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right.
I mean, you gotta have something.
No,
At least
you're right.
Some water or
You're right.
something.
A charcuterie board. Something. It's charcuterie board.
Yeah.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC, along with Matthew Barroso and Frank Rios. I am Ramon Robles. We got any more?
Yeah, I have a couple more. I just time wise.
We got 90 seconds. We got to get
90 seconds. Okay.
a plug-in for Carbingo?
Speaking of Disney, there was a guy who was having a proposal in Disneyland in France, in Paris.
Say it right.
Whatever. France, yeah. And he got caught midway through his proposal. A Disneyland employee ran up, grabbed the diamond ring out of his hand, and told him to get off of the stage thing that they were on. Supposedly, it was a stage that was not like for them to actually get on, but he had gotten permission. The other guy didn't know, saw them up there, ran up and grabbed it. Disneyland said they're gonna, do it, whatever. They're gonna like pay him back
for the
for
honeymoon?
the issue kind of thing, probably.
Yeah.
And so it became a whole deal. But it's French.
All right, we got to go. Frank Rios. We can do
Yes, sir.
Carbingo even if we're not on the air. Carbingo's open all the time.
24 hours a day. You can go to carbingo.com, put the information about your car on the site, and within a couple of seconds, you're going to get a number of how much you're going to give you for it. Before you trade it in somewhere else, if you're just curious, see how much it's worth. If you've been thinking of selling it, but you really don't know how much it is, carbingo.com. Within seconds, you get a number. If you like that number, then we'll contact you. We'll show up at your doorstep and hand you a check and pick it up. Super
So
simple.
nice.
Yeah, carbingo.com. Or you can call us with any questions to
872?
Yeah,
272.
272-4646. I almost said it in Spanish.
Well, you were looking in my eyes and it kind of distracted you.
Yeah, I tried to
all
get
those
you
right.
get lost in there.
Yeah.
872-272-4646. Thanks, man.
Nice. I got you.
I
Man.
can't promise Pop-Tarts next week, but I'm going to make every effort to remember.
Nice.
Okay? All
I'm
right.
gonna remind you about better food.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Pop-Tarts with interest.
True.
Thanks for listening to the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. For more info on how to get paid top dollar for your ride, visit carbingo.com or call Carbingo at 87 Carbingo.